Hey, it's me, Javine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Bloodborne. Oh, why did I? No, not that. I've been doing. We just finished a Blood Tinge build run on twitch.tv/Grohlvana, which is where we are recording this live right now. So if you want to come over and watch live, twitch.tv/Grohlvana, links in the description. That's why we have the webcam. People are like, where's the webcam? We'll probably stick with like 1 hour-long episode each Friday, streamed live on Twitch. Yeah, just because I feel like that's a good balance. I don't like having the webcam for the meat and potatoes of the Let's Play. It does definitely feel immersion breaking. Maybe that's just me. People have definitely voiced that in the past. I feel like one webcam episode a week is good. You know, the sweet spot. Anyways, yeah, we finished a Blood Tinge build, which if you take a look at our stats in the bottom left there, Blood Tinge is 7. We use the Chicago, which we'll talk about. Obviously, we're getting everything for the 100%. And we also used the Evelyn gun, and it was really fun. It was really good. It took some setup, but yeah, we were able to beat the game pretty quickly. All bosses too, except for the DLC. We did beat the first boss in the DLC with Blood Tinge, but we just kind of ran out of time, so I just beat the game. Anyway, so yeah, if there's any weird inconsistencies with this episode, that's why, because we're basically going from a different character and playthrough that we've concluded to this one. So, yeah, let's actually take stock of what we've got going on, because this is an entirely different character and build. We've got Naav, the male, level 52, with a bunch of insight, 20 vit, 20 endurance. I have to remember, every time I play Bloodborne, I think that I don't have to invest in vit, and I do. I have to remember that now, because, like, I always think you don't need it, just like souls, because you don't need a lot of vit for souls. And I always get boned endgame. I have to take that lesson from the last Blood Tinge playthrough and apply it to this. 10 strength, 36 skill. Yeah, we already have a decent amount of skill. And then 7 blood tinge and 9 arcane. I want to do an arcane run, so by the way, follow the Twitch channel again if you haven't, because we'll probably do an arcane run at some point in the future. FYI. I started recording. I grabbed like a twin Bloodstone Shards. Where was it? Here on this guy, by the way, and I wrote that down. I'll be writing all the items down in the Forbidden Woods, because this area sucks to get things in. So, yeah, I didn't show that, but I picked up 2 twin Bloodstone Shards there, by the way, FYI. But, yeah, we're doing the Forbidden Woods, and I ran through this in the Blood Tinge playthrough. I think our character's name was Crimson Kate, and she looked like Michael Jackson, and she had Blood Tinge scaling with the Evelyn handgun and Blood Tinge scaling with the Chicago katana when it's transformed, because when it's not transformed, it has skill scaling, which is why that playthrough was a bit difficult, because, yeah, we basically had to go for Blood Tinge. Hi! Oh, God, it's going to be weird getting back. Yeah! No! No! I should have gone for a visceral there. Oh, it's going to be so weird. Okay, we can go for a parry on this guy, but let's actually go for the whip. Boppity, boppity, bop. Okay, wait for our chance. That's my big boy. Bop! There's a snake on my left. I see it. I see it. Okay, boopity boop. Yeah, so the whip, as many people have pointed out, deals like extra damage versus beasts. And I'm assuming, I don't actually know, but I'm assuming these snakes count. I mean, clearly they seem to count, because like the whip is dealing a lot of damage. I think the whip is supposed to deal lesser damage because it has such good range, but it does have that bonus damage against the beasts. So it's really coming in quite nicely. Now, the Forbidden Woods, as I've said 14,000 times, is going to suck ass for 100% because it's just massive, sprawling, tricky, claustrophobic. There's so many winding paths, so I'm just trying to write down every single item I pick up, and I think we'll just, to keep the playthrough moving, we will write down everything that we get, but like, you know, if we miss something, I'll come back and get it off camera. You know, rest assured, we'll get all the big stuff. We'll get all the stuff that matters, all the unique stuff, all the, like, equipment sets and everything like that, but obviously if we miss upgrade materials or anything like that, I will get them, like, off camera and maybe talk about them, whatever. Or maybe on camera. I don't know. Anyways, there's twin Bloodstone Shards there times 1, so I'm going to write TBSS times 1 and just check these off of, like, the Forbidden Woods list. Yeah, oh my... Okay, I keep forgetting to go into PlayStation settings and see if literally turning off motion controls will stop that. I'm pretty sure it won't. But yeah, we are emoting constantly. Okay, there's another item here, which is a Madman's Knowledge times 1. So I'm going to write MMK times 1. Just keep track of all this stuff. That's the best way I've found to like fully clear areas like this. There's always one in soulsborne games. Demon Souls. It's that horrible final world, the 5th world, whatever. Oh man, I like that whole game except for that world. Again, it doesn't even have anything to do with like the level quality. It's more so to do with just how annoying it is for me to 100% a lot of the time. Okay, we're gonna whip these and we're gonna whip them good. Nya, 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 oh, nya. Again, my rule is to kill like everything once, but this is going to be also hard to find and kill every single enemy because there's just a snake behind every single rock. They blend in quite a lot. The Forbidden Woods, man, as I've said, it's the one area that I was like, I don't want to do this on the Let's Play. I want to do every other thing, but not, okay. Now, there is actually a stealth mechanic, by the way. I think I messed it up, though. Okay, let's try to give this guy a good old visceral. All right, it's time for the whip. Okay, whoa, no, don't be an insta-kill, please. That's a slow poisoning, too. Okay, time to back away. We're going to press square to use an antidote to get rid of that poison. We're going to press triangle twice. Oh, these snake guys, man. Yeah, good for you. And they don't get staggered either. Please, dude, look at your health, man. Just... Been quite a lot of that. Been quite a lot of that lately. Surviving with literally a non-discernible health bar. Especially on the Blood-Tinged playthrough as well. I feel like the amount of times that those trigger for me is like just so much higher than the average Bloodborne player or Souls player in general, but that's focusing on the negative, you know. Okay, TBSS times 2. TBSS times 2. Okay. Getting lots and lots of upgrade materials. I'm confused as to where we are with that for this playthrough, since we had to get all the upgrade material. We did fully upgrade the Shikage and fully upgraded the Evelyn, which required quite a lot of twin Bloodstone Shards and Bloodstone Chunks, and the last thing, which I guess I shouldn't have even spoiled the chunks, but I think I've talked about the chunks. Okay, so I'm trying to just go down this right path first, just to clear it in my mind, so my mind's like, okay, we don't ever have to go back to that path. But again, it's probably inevitable that we're going to miss at least one item, just given how many items there are here and how many little like nooks and crannies there are. But I think so far we're doing pretty good. I think we got most everything on this right path. Let's go this way. Yeah, the guys with the snakes coming out of their heads, I am so bad at fighting. Those are one of my worst enemies, and they always have been. Easily. Okay, I think I'm going to just follow this all the way to the left, and then we have the middle and, like, the, I'm going to follow the, oh, yeah, okay. I don't think we fought a big boy yet, but there's a big boy. Ah, wow! All right, I don't have any, I have one antidote left. I did not know how far that goes. Okay, dodge that. Let's get behind him. The whip's going to be good for this. Can we visceral the snake? I actually don't know. Visceral! Nope, okay, switch to this. Do not... I want to try to visceral this guy. Visceral! Doesn't look like it works. That being said, he really does not have that much HP. I love the big enemies, how they just explode. Okay, TBSS there, which is really nice. Look at you. See, yeah, there's these little snakes just everywhere around every single tree. Okay, Thick Cold Blood 6. Thick Cold Blood 6. Okay, those take a little bit longer to write out. All right, yeah, we're going to clear this entire right path, and then we have the middle and the left path. And I think the right path is one of the worst. There's an item down there. Oh! I totally missed an item, by the way. Yeah, where did I write? I wrote all these notes down, and I'm pretty sure we're there. I think we've missed one item up to this point in the Let's Play. It is on the roofs, and I'm surprised nobody pointed this out, I think. The roofs near the two hunters, near the two executioner guys near the bottom with all the scurrying beasts, and I'll go get it when we go back. There's the roof with the crows. There's a roof to the left, and I forgot to check the top of that roof. Clear Deep Sea. Okay, nice. Clear Deep Sea. So yeah, we did in fact miss an item, FYI. Just one. I think we've been pretty meticulous outside of that. Okay, now, let's see. Nothing hidden over here. We got to drop down into the middle. To my knowledge, that's everything on the right side. I don't think there's any little hidden drop-offs. And the last time I checked, I got shoved off by, like, this massive witch. She wasn't massive. She was just mean. Okay. So now, oh, look at that. We missed that. Luckily, the Forbidden Woods is dark, so any items you do miss stand out like a sore thumb. Let's go and grab that. TBSS times 1, and we got a hidden snake over here. Whip it good. There we go. TBSS times 1. Okay. Moving right along. Let's see if we can spot any items in the distance on this left path, on this right path. Not as far as I can see. So I think we go do the middle now. And the middle is a little bit scarier. But yeah, that was pretty clean. But you can see it's just like, it's all these winding paths, man. It's so hard to get your bearings, you know what I mean? Okay, this is the middle part that I was talking about. I'm just going to be looking around a lot. I was wondering how I should record this, because, like, it's very tricky to commentate this type of thing, you know? It's very tricky to commentate this type of area. Like, how do you really explain it? Like, you know, unless you make, like, a system and you just know exactly where you're going and exactly how to tackle it. Okay, have we been? I think this just leads back to the start, doesn't it? I'm just, like, paranoid that I've missed some items. Yeah, that goes back to the start. That we want to drop over here, and I think there's a very opportune spot to drop, if I remember correctly. Also, a good way to know where you have and haven't been is to either use the prism stones, I forget what they're called, the shining coins, right? Or you can just check, obviously, where there are no enemies, and then you know you've been there. Because, like I said, there's snakes freaking everywhere. Okay, we can go down there. Yeah, let's go down here. Whee! There's an item. Okay. TBSS times 2. There's some snakes behind me. TBSS times 2. Okay, you stay over there. Yeah, and then there's like a path way down there too, but we're going to be saving that for last, I think. Let's stick with the whip. A 1 and a 2, just because of its superior range and damage against beasts. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of shards too. Or blood echoes, I should say. Okay, that's the jump right there. You can jump over to that side, and there's something very special over that way, but we got a big snake boy. Oh! Whoop! Okay, dodge through the... Oh my god. Still tried to get me with the 1 health, but I'm ready for it at this point. I am ready for it. Woo! Man, Threaded Cane, dude. What an MVP. What an MVP. My god, dude. Threaded Cane is stupid good. I always thought the Hunter's Axe was like the easy mode weapon, you know. But I don't know, man. Threaded Cane seems to have a lot more uses, I gotta say. Okay, we've been all over there, to my knowledge. Okay. Man, yeah, and also, if we can fully clear this today, I will be so happy to, like, never do this again. Okay, do we want to jump now? There is that important thing. I think we go see this to the end, because we've got the right side done to the end. Let's go down this road to the end. Okay. Hello? Definitely here's... Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Yeah, that snake right there is what I was thinking of. Shining coins times 5. Ow! What the... Okay. Hold on. I gotta keep track of my items. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's a snakeman. Okay. Let's try to get a parry on him. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on. How is that not a parry, dude? I think we just go for the old standby. That's a parry right there. No! Oh, they just don't get staggered, man. I cannot afford to get poisoned either. Whew, these guys are always stressful every time. No matter how many times I kill those guys, they're stressful 100% of the time. Okay, shining coins times 5. Very nice. So the sad thing too is like so many of these items are like useless and we're not even going to use them, but I just have to scratch that completionist itch, you know. What do you guys do? Okay. Okay. Okay, make sure we're not getting accosted by snakes. Okay, let's give this guy an R2. Okay, look at you go. Nope. Okay, luckily we got the stagger on the second hit there. Okay. Not taking chances with these dudes. I'm hitting them. Hitting it. That right there was a perfect example of the double tap from Zombieland. Like, he looked like he was dead, but, like, I've been burned so many times in the past. You trust me. Like, I am making absolute sure. Okay, now if you slowly walk up to enemies like this, I think you can get viscerals a lot of the time. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if this guy will transform, but I'm not taking the chance. Fantastic. Bloodstone chunk. Ooh, okay. BSC times 1. We're going to need chunks now, so that's really good. That's the main item that we want to find in this area outside of the unique stuff. Oh, my God. Okay, so. All right, we're doing pretty well. Do we take the plunge? I think I dropped down in there. It's really cool, but at the same time, then we die. Do I have mollies? Got a lot of papers. Oh, I'm not even used to being able to use the papers since we were using the Shikage, and you can't buff the Shikage. Do I take the plunge? Do I have any Molotov cocktails? Got some bone marrow ash. No, I think we'd be smart. I really do want to drop down there and do the cool thing, but they're going to touch me once, and then I'm going to get comboed to death. And that's what's going to happen. And then we're going to have to reset all this beautiful, beautiful progress we've had. So I'm going to be smart instead. It's not oftentimes that I'm smart. But today we're being smart. Okay, do not get poisoned. This thing's gonna spit at us if we're far away. Just be smart. Wow. Oh, okay. Wonder if you can parry this thing. I actually do not know. Get behind him. Man, the R2 does a lot. God, the threaded cane is so good, man. So good. Okay, this item was here, right? Murky blood gemstone times 2? No, I feel like something dropped this. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm going to mark that. I'm pretty sure something dropped that. But yeah. Okay, let's wrap around here. There has to be an item. There it is. Frenzied cold blood times 8. Frenzied cold blood 8. All right, so far pretty good. Stop gesturing. I'm going to lose my mind. Moving on. Let's see here. So where does that... Oh, right. Okay. So that is near the end of this section of the game, which is great. But again, that's just like the right side. That's not even the middle or the left. So yeah, you can see just how massive. I honestly think it's a negative how big this area is. Because again, like the rest of the game, nothing is even close to how big this area is. It's like, why, man? Why does it need to be this big? Frenzied cold blood times 7. Frenzied cold blood 7. Okay, and I hear some... Like, every time, like, I'm literally just tapping X to get out of that prompt, and the gesture happens. It's got to be the PlayStation controller. The PS5, specifically. Because I feel like the PS4 controller, yeah, it would trigger every now and then. It would be annoying, but not nearly as much as this. Not nearly as much. Okay, now, we can drop off into that, but we can also make it into that through a different route. And here we go. Here we go. Man, how do we... Maybe I do just drop down. Maybe I do, because, like... I can shoot him with my gun. I could buff up with fire paper and just go ham. How do I take this on, man? Just need some mollies, really. You know what? I'm not afraid. Just make sure I have the whip. Yeah, look at that damage. Okay. No. Die. That's one dead. That feels good. Gosh, that's always a very scary part of the game. Deep Sea Rune is what they're guarding. Deep C rune. Okay. Yeah, see, it's gesturing every time now, and I feel it too. And then the Murky Blood Gemstone, that's what one of them dropped, right? I think there were 2 items here. It's that one over there. Bloodstone Shard times 2. TBSS times 3. TBSS times 3. That had to be there. I don't think they can drop 3 of those. And then this item, it's usually on bodies like that. TBSS times 1. TBSS times 1. Okay. Good. That's a specific part of this area that I was worried about. I was like, we're gonna do so well. We're gonna get to that part, and then I'm gonna get slapped, and I'm gonna get slapped hard. But it did not happen because the cane is too strong. Okay. When they do that, I should get by. Oh wow. Oh yeah, they can summon. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Do the. Okay. Yeah, that's what you want to punish. Got 3 bullets left. I'm being very sloppy with them. Just not used to the timing at all. Do the axe attack again. Give me an axe to grind. There we go. I saw that one. Yeah. Okay. Switch to the whip. Wait for our moment. Man, if we can do this whole thing in one fell swoop and get out with all of our blood echoes in the top right, oh, we are gonna be rich. We are gonna be rich, rich, rich. Okay. I don't remember a pig being up there. Yeah, let's take care of the pig. All right, the way to deal with the pigs, just get directly behind them. Don't be scared. Visceral their back, and then shove your fist right on up. They have a big charge attack, that's scary as heck. You know you're doing well when you have like enough blood vials to you know, to like you get blood vials from drops. Excuse me. You get blood vials from drops and you're at the maximum. Okay, let's see. So now there's an item there that we missed. And where does this little bridge take us? I can see an item to the left as well. I'm trying to keep like a mental map of this area. Okay, what is this? Aha! That's what I was looking for. The Grave Guard set. Good. I got like 1 little slot left. Grave Guard set. And we got to find the hat unless we've already done it. But that was the item I was looking for. I remember that being over here, and that's past the jump where we saw earlier. And then there was like another item. Is it up there? Yeah, we got to get up there. Okay. Okay. Do we drop? Let's drop. Huh! Whew. All right, we got all of that area to do. Yeah, this is the never-ending. How are we doing on time, by the way? I would love, love, love for this to be done in one episode. 23 minutes out of an hour-long episode. I would go until it's done. Okay, run and visceral him when he does that. No, no, no. Whew. Okay. We are doing exceedingly well. So yeah, can you see what I'm talking about? We got that path, we got that path, we got everything back up there. We still got to go up and get that item. It's too much, man. It's just genuinely too much. I like the look of this area. I like the look of the area quite a lot. I like the snakes. I like that it's got like a snake theme to it. I just hate how massive it is. I don't understand the reason for it. They just decided to put so much time and effort and budget into this one zone for who the heck knows why. Okay, so there's that there, but if we're going to drop down, let's make sure we grab everything. Oh, you can skip the whole... Oh, I see the point of this drop down here. Okay, have we come up against these guys? Oh, yeah, we saw these guys in Yosefka's clinic. Hello. I'm going to go ahead and deal with you guys from up here like a loser, if that's okay with you guys. Is that okay? Look at you with your 1 HP. Stop it. It can't happen every single time. Whoop. Okay, let's back up a little bit. A 1 and a 2. All right. Yeah, so this is a dead end. I know how to get here. You basically go to the bottom of the Forgotten Woods, and then you wrap back around to the left, and then you get to this spot. Madman's Knowledge times 1. Madman's Knowledge 1. Okay, now I gotta flip my page because, like, I'm out of space there. I'm gonna keep writing on the back here. Okay, this is going to be like so cathartic going through a massive checklist and checking off each one of these items. Arcane Blood Gemstone 3. I don't think he dropped that. Did he drop that? Not entirely sure. I feel like there were 2 items down here, right? That I saw before I hopped down. I'll write it down just in case. This one's definitely an item. Madman's Knowledge ×1. I don't know if explained the Madman's Knowledge, but basically that just gives you 1 insight. Okay, now we gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful here. These guys are easy, but they'll sneak up on you. They will sneak up on you, and you will be dead before you know it, but I'm mainly worried about the one with the crazy hair back there. Do I just rush in? I think I just rush in. Hello! No. Whew, that bonk almost killed me. These guys do arcane damage. They hit you with magic, and you will get shredded. Your whole health bar will just be gone before you even know it. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. Very Kafka-esque. Okay, so all those are runes, which obviously when we go back to the workbench, we can apply and give us little bonuses. All right, we're working our way backwards. This is a very weird way to do this. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay. Arcane Blood Gemstone. Okay, yeah, so the other one dropped that gemstone for sure. Madman's Knowledge ×1. Okay. And then, let's see. I'm glad that we're doing it this way, though, because then I don't have to worry about wrapping around here and then getting one-shot by that magic, which we didn't even see. But yeah, Arcane in this game is weird. It's very celestial and Lovecraftian, and there's not very many attacks dealing with Arcane specifically, but those little hairy blue guys can do them, and they can destroy you with them. If you don't have Arcane defense, which, like, why would you? There's only, like, 5 enemies that ever do it, you know? Outside of bosses. Okay. And we got this big-ass lake. Okay, yeah, here's where we gotta be smart. Oh, yeah, speaking of being smart. This is where we go, yeah? Okay. Just scanning for items constantly and consistently. This is nothing, right? Just a light? Yeah. Okay, I'm hearing shuffling feet everywhere, but I'm not seeing anything, which is triggering an anxiety response. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to see when I turn the corner. Do the axe. No, no. Do the axe. Do the axe attack. Do the axe attack, my friend. Okay. Now you do it. Oh, God. Yeah, this guy just gives you no opportunity to attack. Oh, God. Always 1 HP. Always perpetually 1 HP. I'm like so ready for it. There's not a universe where I will never not hit them again. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, now this is a major super duper shortcut that I always forget about. And so like last playthrough, the blood tinge playthrough on Twitch that we just finished last night at the time of this recording. Yeah, I completely forgot that this even existed. So we're gonna hit this and right up. There's nothing below, by the way. There's no secrets. There are secret things in Bloodborne elevators, but that's not one of them. I don't typically use this shortcut. That's the reason. I typically I'm very stubborn, and then I basically just I run through the entirety of the Forbidden Woods from the last shortcut. So this takes you back to the windmill, and basically how to use this shortcut is you want to go to, I believe, just the last lamp in the Forbidden Woods, and you want to go backwards. And going backwards takes you to the mill, and then this takes you to the very bottom of the Forgotten Woods. The Forbidden Woods. I always call it the Forgotten Woods. So yeah, make sure to use that, and then do a little trick where you reset it, so that if we die, it'll be ready for us, and we don't have to wait for the animation, because if you're anything like me, I am incredibly impatient, and I don't like waiting for a really long animation like that. Okay, so now I have to keep a mental map of where we have and have not been. Okay, so we have been all the way over there. That is entirely done. That's little blue celestial being zone. Okay, now that is the shortcut, which we just activated. We have a path leading up to the right. We have a path leading down. The path leading down takes us to the end of this area. And then was there one more? No, just going up. So we're going to go back up, and we need to interconnect with where we left off, basically, is what we're trying to do now. I'm just scanning for enemies as well. Okay, this is TBSS times 1. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, down there is where the end is. So if we don't have much left to corral, then I am a happy camper. Let's see. I think I just saw an item up there on the hill. The glints of light are throwing me off. Yep, there's one up there that we missed. Oh my god, dude. It's just like a never-ending, winding pathway of just tons and tons and tons of stuff. Okay, let's see. Where does this take us? I think we've been here before. I remember that little outcropping. Then I think I was trying to grab that item up there, and then we went down. Yeah, and I can see some shuffling over in that direction. So this is about where we stopped, I believe. Okay, let's head up here. This is definitely the cleanest Forbidden Woods I've ever done, though. Like, this is the most efficient I think I've ever been. And I'll be a happy, happy boy if, like, I look at that checklist and I haven't even missed one. I will be so happy and proud of myself. I think we got to jump over to that to get that item. And that's probably the Graveguard Hood. Again, unless we already have it, which I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah. I'm not seeing anything. I think we got all the stuff to our right done. And then I think down there is where the celestial entities were. So we've got all that done as well. Okay, now we got to just not mess up this jump. Huh! Fantastic. Okay. No hidden item there. That goes down to little blue guys, which we've already taken care of. And then tell me there's an item right here. Hell yes. This has got to be the hood, right? Yep, the Graveguard mask. Okay, we got to have the entire Graveguard set now, which is a pretty cool one. The only thing I don't like about the Graveguard set is the color of it. It's got this ugly, like, peach color that I don't like. Otherwise, I really enjoy it. Just wished it had a better color palette, you know? And then I probably would wear it a lot more. Okay, so now I just got to figure out where we haven't been in relation to this giant bridge. We've been down here, right? Oh, God, just look at this, man. It's like there, 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 and it all looks the same. Okay, I think we go up here, and then we look to the right, and we hope that that leads to where the little lake is, right? Yeah, good. Okay. Did I miss anything up the top? No, we ran back up here. Okay, so good. All right, so let's go back this way. And then I think all we have to do... I don't remember where that path goes to the left. Where does this go? We're going to save that for last. And I think we just go back this way and we hug the left. And make sure we miss nothing. Oh, yeah, because I saw shuffling over this way, didn't I? Okay. So I think we got everything here. But I'm just double checking. Yeah, everything back there, right? And then we went up to the hill and we grabbed that one item. And then you can drop down into that area with the gate. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, this is all new. This is all new. I can see a big-ass snake to my right. Okay. Whoop! Whip time. A one. Just can't get close, man. And an R2, baby. Ooh! Cool guys don't look at big giant snake explosions. Thank you for this. Okay, we'll never need another Bloodstone. I was worried about the upgrade mats, but that's not going to matter after the Forbidden Woods. Once we get the next item, the next weapon that we're switching to, we can fully upgrade that bad boy. Very easily. Okay, more snakes. Big surprise. That lake is where we saw earlier. So, yeah, we don't have to drop down there or anything just yet. Okay. My item senses are tingling. I feel like I've missed an item, but I probably haven't. Also, I keep checking my upload because we've been having internet problems, but it looks like it's been good. Basically, I had a tech come over, and it seems like he fixed it, but I did have to reset, like, my network settings and my router multiple times, but it looks like we might be finally fixed. Okay, Frenzied Cold Blood 7. Nice. We're going to have all the souls in the entire world. All the blood echoes. All the upgrade mats. We're going to be one rich camper. Okay. I feel like I might have missed something on this hill. It's hard to tell with, like, this grass. Let me just check it real quick. Whee! Huh? Huh! Did I miss anything? I guess not. Whee! Okay, now this should just loop back to that other path that we didn't go down, right? And then we can just finish the Forbidden Woods, and I'm ecstatic. I'm feeling like a high level of dopamine or serotonin or whatever one is correct. Yeah, because we saw that earlier. We saw that. Okay. That should be everything outside of the very end of this, because I think from here on out it's pretty linear. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I really gotta check and make sure I didn't miss anything, but I feel like I didn't. Okay, let's not get killed by the pig. Again, just run right behind him and give him a visceral. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. You can have that. That's yours. You can take that away. Thank you. Okay, now there's stuff definitely under the roots here, but you got to be careful, because anytime there's water, you got these guys crawling after you, and they have a very weird moveset that kind of interrupts you. You would think that they would be easy, but they're not real. I mean, they're easy, but like they're just the type of enemy like the little blue guys that you kind of write off, and then they rush at you and like smack you, and then you're dead before you know it. I'm gonna unplug my charge cable. Okay, what do we have here? Dissipating lake. Anything that says lake, by the way? Dissipating lake. Anything that says lake just means defense. So a lot of these runes I don't even ever use, just because I like to go offense in pretty much every game that I play, and anything with lake is usually like, you know, arcane defense, bolt defense, fire defense, this defense, that defense, and so it's just like, yeah, we're probably not going to use any of those, but you never know. There could be a boss that's absolutely destroying me, and I'm like, man, if only we had arcane defense, and then we put that on, and boom, now we do. Okay, now let's see. We got more of these dudes. Hi. Gonna get behind you. See what I mean? You just write them off, and then they make a fool out of you. Hello. See? You think they're not gonna hit you with their moveset, and then they hit you with their moveset. Okay, one more pig, or is it two more pigs? Yeah, what's up, dude? Get behind you real quick. Don't charge. That's a big boy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that pig squeal. Beautiful. Okay, and I see you. You're not going to ruin all this progress I've done. No way. Okay. Yeah, the pigs drop blood vials. Okay, and then what do we have here? Sharp Blood Gemstone 3. Sharp Blood Gemstone 3. Okay. And then we've got that gated area there that we saw earlier that we need to drop into. But did we go up this path here? Let's see. I don't think that we did. You got to be hiding something, right? What is the point of this? Some developer created this little zone right here, but for what reason? You would think maybe to do a plunging attack, but I see nothing to plunge nor attack, you know? Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Outside of that gated area, which I forget what the point of that is. There's some weird item there or something. Is it there? That's the boss. Right there, that fog door. How do you get to that gated area? I think you go here, then you go right instead of left, yeah? And as long as we don't get messed up by this last guy, in fact, I'm going to play it very safe. I'm going to press up on the D-pad. Have I mentioned this? If you press up on the D-pad, you use your health to create 5 extra Quicksilver bullets. And I think it's only one time, if I remember correctly. You can summon Henrik here, which is a part of Eileen's quest line, by the way, but we're not doing summons. And luckily in Bloodborne, I don't think you have to summon for literally anything in relation to 100%ing the game. So we're good in that respect. Okay, moving right along. So this is literally the last thing before the boss. Just got to not get bamboozled by this guy. And I'm going to rush him because he's got to transform. Huh? How about no? A lot of enemies in Bloodborne and Souls stuff in general, it's just like, you're scared of them. So you're like, but if you just rush them while they're like, the pig is squealing, like, you can easily take them out, you know? You gotta just not be scared. And that's all that Bloodborne is. Okay, younger Madeiras twin, by the way. We need to get the Madeiras whistle, by the way. That would be really sick. That's an item that we'll talk about later. Clockwise metamorphosis from this gentleman. Clockwise Morphosis. Okay, I think that's all the runes. Stop gesturing. I'm going to explode you. And then what do we have here? Tempering Blood Gemstone 2. I'm not sure which one. Blood Gemstone 2. I'm not sure which one is the item here specifically, or which one he dropped, but again, I'm just going to write both down to make sure. Okay, check back over this way, nothing there, and then go up the hill. Where does the hill lead? Forgetting. Where do you take me, Hill of Destiny? Just to drop off somewhere? Oh, I think there was a snake down there. Yeah. There was a snake down there that you could plunge attack here, but yeah, man, I think that is literally every item in the Forbidden Woods and every enemy killed in one fell swoop. And, you know, for anybody watching, I know this is like a very grindy episode, but for anybody watching intently, I'm extremely proud. That makes me super happy. Because this, like I've said 4,000 times, this was the one zone I was like, if I get lost, if I don't get things correctly, it's just going to be a nightmare. But yeah, that's, whoo boy, 40 minutes. That's like a world record, I feel like, to do this whole zone. The one thing that we do have to do, though, is that Covenant. We have to help 5 people defeat co-op bosses. We have to help 5 people, like, basically be summoned into the world, help them to defeat a boss, and then we can max out the Covenant as well, which is something I'm going to have to do. All right, but yeah, that's it, baby. Now, we have 61,000 Blood Echoes, and we have 4 billion upgrade mats. I am tempted to just do this now, but honestly, I'm going to be smart. Tell me I have a Bold Hunter's Mark. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna apply these upgrades. I am not going to continue here. This boss, some people find it hard. Honestly, I think it's one of the easier ones for me, which is weird considering what it is, as you will see in a second. It is very much set up to be a hard boss. Okay, so yeah, like I said, yeah, the shortcut with this particular area is so weird how they did it, because like you have this lamp, the door on the right is locked, you have to go all the way down through the village, come back up, open that shortcut, and then you have to, I think, go back down, and we have to figure out how to do that. But okay, so here we are with all of our, we have reaped all of our rewards. Let's see, let's go for the Madman's Knowledge. We're going to use multiple and then 5. That's going to give us 5 insight. Then we're going to use all these Frenzied Cold Blood, so we're at 61,000 before these, and let's take a look at where we are after. Okay, do we have anything else that we want to use here? Nope. 71,000, so that was about 10,000 worth of Blood Echoes. I think my brain is telling me that's lesser than what I thought because, again, we beat a Blood Tinge playthrough last night. Completely separate. Okay, so now we need 2 more Bloodstone chunks to upgrade the Threaded Cane. You can get 1, apparently, in the Forbidden Woods, unless I missed an item. And then in terms of our gun, I don't know what I'm going to use, because we're going skill, and I'm not even sure if there are guns that scale with skill. I want to use something neat and cool, so yeah, I'm not going to upgrade any. So far, we're just using these to, like, parry, basically. But, oh my god, we have 70. Look at that number above my head. We have 70 Bloodstone Shards, so honestly, we could upgrade this, but we're just using it to parry, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, so then let's go to Blood Gem Fortification, and we're looking for the blues. We're looking for the blue numbers in the middle, which we have to now. We have to have some stuff, I would assume. Do we not? We only have blue stuff in the bottom because it's changing the scaling. So E for strength goes to D. Oh, wow. Wait. Sharp Blood Gemstone 3, B scaling for Dex goes to A. But how is this not... That has to be an upgrade, but maybe if I switch it to a different thing. Yeah, okay. I probably should switch to this, but I bet it's going to be higher if I go to, like, this one. Let's see. Okay, do we have any blues? We have a thrust attack there, but thrust does not matter. That's got to be better, right? Hi, Greyjoy. What's up? You wanna show yourself to the stream? Okay, come here. I know you don't like being held, but I just want to... You came over. He just, like, ran over. Here's my cat, Greyjoy, for those that haven't seen him in a while. He's a good little boy, but he hates being held. They both hate it. I know. You're so cute. I just need to show them. Okay, I think I switched this to this, the Sharp Blood Gemstone. I'm not sure if it's one of those things that activates retroactively, but yeah, it is changing my scaling from B to A for skill, which is literally what we're doing. So I don't know why that's not. I think like Souls is typically like that, where it doesn't reflect the changes until after, which is dumb. If we put this on, we actually get Arcane Attack, which I never really like experimenting with all that much, like in terms of like switching the type of damage I'm dealing, but maybe it's better. I don't really know. Okay, so now we got a whole bunch of runes. Let's make sure we have the correct ones. The Moon rune gives you more blood echoes from killing enemies, which is great, but we don't have the upgraded version yet, so we'll stick with that one. The Air rune, more blood echoes from visceral attacks. I don't really care about that. Let's see if we can get something better. Max HP 5%, max stamina 10%, that's better. Max vials held up +1, +3, Quicksilver bullets, visceral attacks grant Quicksilver bullets. Don't care about that. Bolt damage reduction, add frenzy resistance, add slow poison resistance, boost to transform. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna switch this one to the anti-clockwise metamorphosis rune, which boosts our max stamina by 10%, which is great. And then what do we have here? Physical damage reduction +3%, that's weak. Let's switch that to something better. Frenzy resistance, slow poison resistance, more echoes. Yeah, we're not transforming much. Max HP +5% or more vial. Probably max HP +5%. We got some weak stuff currently. Well, that's fine. Let's go check the insight shop real quick. We're going to make sure we just slam this next boss coming up. Okay, let's see. Don't need it. Oh, I want to buy the small resonant bell. Yeah, this is how you do co-op. We're going to have to do that for the Covenant, whatever it's called in Bloodborne. And then the Sinister Resonant Bell, which lets you attack other players. All of this stuff exists in Dark Souls if you haven't played Dark Souls much. And then let's buy the Henrik set as well. It's not that much insight. I do want everything. Okay, we still got 35 insight, which ain't bad. Let's go down here and see if we need to buy anything over here first. Hello. Blood vial, we don't need any usables. We've got quite a lot of those because this is 100%. Although, the hand lantern. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying buy the hand lantern. We will. And I'll show what that does in a second. Need to buy that, but we'll save that for when we have like 1 billion blood echoes. Could switch our gun, but why mess with something that... Why fix something that's not broken, right? Okay, the Tomb Prospector set we'll have to buy, but we'll save that for later as well. And then let's get some level ups.
Welcome.
Hello.
Very well.
All right, like I said, we just finished a Blood Tinge playthrough, and what boned me bad was the end of the playthrough and not having enough HP. I have to learn from that mistake now. That being said, no, you do not want to get into the same loop. So I'm gonna increase my VIT probably at least to 25. Yeah, because it makes me feel like I'm bad having to invest points into health, but like, man, Bloodborne's just a different beast, pun intended. And then I think I want blood vials. And then I think I want to slot my stuff. Let's get rid of all these. And then let's put them in a correct order here. So, antidote first, beast blood pellets second. Let's go for the Sethka blood vial there. Let's go for the blood of Adela there. Let's go for... What do we have more papers of? The bolt paper? Okay, we'll put bolt paper there, and then there was one other thing I wanted to slot. What was it? Oh, yeah, the hand lantern. Okay. And, yeah, we should be able to destroy this boss now. I just got to remember how to get there with the shortcut. There's only one lantern, right? There should only be one lantern. This shortcut's so confusing to me. You go to the thing, and then you just go back, and then you go down the elevator all the way to the bottom, as far as I know. Yeah. Man, this episode has been really good. Very, very happy. I was worried about even doing this episode live because I was like, this is going to be so boring, dude. It's going to be so boring. Wait, how do I get to the windmill? I just did this. I'm getting confused, though. This is at the bottom? Yeah, so you go to the Forbidden Woods, right? You take the lantern to the Forbidden Woods, and I think you go in here first. There's Valtyr, whatever his name is. Valter? I think it's supposed to be like Walter. You go down? Do you go down? Yeah. Yeah. It's so confusing. Wait, no? Where is... Yeah, there's the windmill. Okay, yeah. It's such a confusing way that they did these, this shortcut in particular. So yeah, you take the thing down, you go past Snakeman, and then you go left in the windmill here. It's basically like 2 shortcuts combined into one, and it just always confuses the ever-loving crap out of me, pretty much. All right, if we have any mods in the chat, by the way, that want to throw a prediction if we can get this next boss dead in one fell swoop, feel free to go for that. And then let me write down the thumbnail, which is going to be the boss. Okay, and then... Huh! And then, yeah, that brings you back down to the Snakeman, and then you can run past all the boars. And you can kill the boars if you need the blood vials, which probably we should do, because there's going to be some bosses later on that are going to be incredibly difficult. But we have such a good PowerPoint right now, like, I'm not worried about it, to be honest. Hello! I don't really talk when we're killing, like, big, massive enemies like that, because it's so loud that it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get drowned out for sure. Okay, yeah, it looks like my upload hasn't dropped once, which is great, because that actually affects the recording. If the bit rate, if the upload drops and then the, you know, we get some artifacting. I guess you do use that to plunge it. No, you don't. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, so says you. So says you. Okay, so yeah, you can farm the pigs for blood vials, but we have, that's why I love doing 100% of souls, because you just have everything, and you don't need to worry. And then doing, like, a faster playthrough like Blood Tinge like we just did is way harder. Way harder. Okay, here we go. So, this boss is notorious. Should I go all the way? I should go all the way, shouldn't I? Yeah. I just watched Jesus Here's Toast. If anybody knows him, he's a streamer on Twitch, but also he has two massive Bloodborne speedruns on GDQ. They're some of the most, like, popular GDQ speedruns ever. And, like, I just watched the Bloodborne one, all bosses, today. And, yeah, the Beast Blood Pellet, I don't know if I've talked about that much, but basically, these are really good. Yeah, I've talked about it. A meter fills... and it increases the damage you deal, but also the damage you take. But, like, the damage output is so good, it's kind of worth it, you know? And so, like, also transform attacks fill it up faster. And I think anything that says basically transform, like those runes plus 50 to transform, increases the meter faster. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the whip. Yeah, for the range. And then we're going to eat a Beast Blood Pellet. And we're going to use a Bolt Paper, which gives our weapon Bolt Attack, which looks so freaking sick. Here we go! Hello! That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. Oh, look at that damage. Beautiful. Now that's not cool, mister. And I'm probably going to be quiet, because this is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult. So it's a 3-on-1, and it's the ring wraiths. They all do a different thing. Shouldn't have used the Beast Blood Pellet because I'm playing too passively here. Now, if I can figure out the middle one. That's not the middle one. That's not the middle one. Okay, Candle Boy's the middle one. Let's heal up to be careful. Oh, Candle Boy. Rocks love messing me up at the last second, man. We'll talk strategy after this. I'm gonna Bolt Paper again. I think these guys are weak to Bolt, or at the very least, Bolt does a... Okay. I'm getting, like, literally tripped at the last second by all the stuff in the ground. It's quite annoying. Gotta go for Candle Boy. What's up, Candle Boy? Hello? Okay, that didn't work. That did not work. This is getting a little hairy now. Here we go. ya! They're not letting me parry them. Come on. No! That's why you gotta trust yourself, man. I didn't trust myself. Okay, bolt paper will lead the way. Or not. Okay, gotta get that guy dead. No! Oh my god. The interruptions at the exact right time. Never gets old, man. Never gets old. Wow. Okay. Okay. Enough of this, please. I have to kill this guy, but I have not had an opportunity. It's like, man. This is like, I'm so used to this happening too, like being like so close to ending it, but just can't get it going. I have to kill this guy, but they're like interrupting me every single time I have an opportunity. It's freaking crazy, man. But I'm so used to it. All right. I gotta go for it. Unreal. Unreal, dude. Oh my god! They tried! They tried! They tried! Wow. So, the thing is that when I play Souls games, I feel it is so ludicrously high the amount of times that I do the fight really well, and then at the very end, like when we're just like, we're right about to win, it just like, it's thing after thing after, and I know other Soulsborne players feel this pain as well. I know that's not only me, but I feel like the amount of times it happens for me is insanely high. So it's like, that dude was literally one shot, and I just could not get to him. Perfect interruption, perfect interruption, perfect interruption, perfect interruption. Oh man, that was and here's the thing too, is like I fully expect it because it's happened to me so many times. It's just like I know near the end, no matter how close we are to victory, I'm like, you know, you almost have to be like way more on point at that point. You know, because it's going to pull out everything. So, yeah, those are the Shadows of Yharnam, and those, as many people knows, are tough as nails to deal with. That was one of the worst fights I've ever had. I mean, we did amazing until the very end, and then it just, yeah, that's when everything starts to crumble. So, basically, there's 3 phases. One guy has a candle and stays back. One guy does the fireballs or does the flame, whatever. I get the fire guys confused. Then one guy has a katana. The first phase, they're pretty easy because they're all relatively, like, close together, and you can kind of loop the people around and then run to the other guys and the guy in the back and then basically kill him first. But their second phase is where things get really tricky because the katana guy and I think the flame sword guy, whatever, they have crazy range. They'll hit you, like, with that extendo arm. And then it gets really difficult. And then the final phase, they'll summon those massive snakes that will just make everything incredibly difficult. So for no-hit runners, where basically they don't even take a hit from anything, you do it very particularly, and I don't know this strategy, or I would have implemented it there. you like whittle them down in a certain way to where you can basically just then finish them off so that they can't get to that third phase. Because as you saw there, it gets unbelievably difficult with the snakes constantly popping up. And then if you leave the 2 long range guys, they'll constantly interrupt you. But hey, we did it first try, and I'll take it. So there you go. That's Shadows of Yharnam. People know that this boss is... It's a wall for a lot of people. I tend to have a better time with it than most, I think, just for whatever reason. It's, you know, it's everybody has their bosses that they're bad at. This one, yeah, I don't know, man. It's when it gets dicey like that, that's when it gets scary, but otherwise, not too bad. But yeah, a lot of people get mega walled on those dudes. And you can see why. But nevertheless, that's the entirety. That should be the entirety of the Forbidden Woods, including the Shadows of Yharnam boss, and I'm so very happy because I don't like that zone as a completionist. I like it otherwise, but as a completionist, I don't like it one bit. And so I'm so glad that we never have to do it again, because everything after this point is really fun and, like, much more linear and just much more fun to, like, explore and get. So that was a good episode, in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a beefy one at an hour here, but nevertheless, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching live on Twitch, thanks so much for watching if you're watching on YouTube. And massive thanks to the patrons over on Patreon that support me and what I do. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Hey, it's me, GV. Thanks so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like to support me and what I do, consider hitting that like button, consider following me on Twitch, and consider becoming a patron over on Patreon. All those links and everything else is in the description below. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!